Howdy guys, Raw here and welcome to some more Gwent. So today we are looking through round 7 of the Gwent Challenger Tournament. And this one was pretty much standard. I banned Dagon, he banned Brewer. As far as I remember at least.
You want peace? Fight for it.
Yeah, he started off with Hansel. I think, I don't know, I'm not really sure who has the upper hand here. I guess it must be Dagon, I guess. Obviously he can get a really good Borg off, but other than that I think it is the Dagon that has the advantage. But yeah. Yeah, I think right here I was used to getting a freaking crone if I drew the last mulligan, so I just decided not to do that. But yeah, this is a really good hand for us. Like we have two Necker Warriors. That's so good to have. I like it.
You one of us or not?
Guess I was thinking about playing the Crones first. Not really sure why, but I guess I was afraid of the Trebuchet hitting the freaking Necker all the time. But yeah, his starting hand is like, he's gonna get so much value right now of his leader ability, but there's nothing we can do about that really. The only thing I think we can do right now is play Avalak or something like that. Yeah, good. Do it. Do it. Because we know that he's going to use his leader ability either way. Because normally people who are running monsters don't really run D-bomb, so yeah. Him using his leader ability right now will definitely secure the round. But yeah, luckily, when he, hopefully will pass now. After he used it, obviously. Like, there's no way in hell we can. Yeah, good. And also this means that we will keep the 8 strength. Okay, 7 strength. Thrown. I think so far this is pretty standard. There's nothing else I could have done really. But yeah, really good for us that we have the Neckers in the deck already. Right now we can actually start off with
Tell me you jest.
Getting one of the... Oh, that's so good for us, by the way, that he didn't get a... Pretty unlucky for us that it didn't kill one of his siege towers. That would have been amazing. Not really unlucky. I guess it was... I mean, he did have a lot of units, so... But yeah, getting... Right now we can either go for Roach or we can go for a Siege Tower. And the thing is, getting Roach is actually quite decent because he has the combo with Yennefer, where it gives like, what, 5 extra. So it is...
But we're broken.
I think it's pretty good to get Roach out. You can...
Like a swine in that jacket.
I guess it's fine also to get a Siege Tower. But since he's used his leader ability already, I wasn't really afraid of it. His wombo combo. Maybe I should have been, I don't know. Like he needs to have something like Promote or something like that in hand in order for them to be really scary. Right now I was just thinking about if he had something like Igni or something like that, then we had to spread them out, our minions, our units. Alright, so that was a Reaver Scout at 8. Pretty unlucky. It would have been amazing if it ate a Siege Tower instead.
You stand stand before royal majesty.
That would have been amazing. Right now we are keeping the Ekimara. Because we played First Light to get the ghoul out. Yeah, I was just about to say, well, playing it on the range row wouldn't really make sense. But yeah, I think I am, right now I'm thinking about playing Karen really soon so he can't get any value off.
Are you certain?
And also, by the way,
Do it
it's really good for us that he played Decoy this round, because if we win this round, we can play Caretaker in the last round to get the Priscilla, and that would be amazing for us. I think I might be playing Karen now. Either, nah, it wouldn't make sense to play Spirit Tip. Although it does buff it up a bit, our minions. But I think I'm going to play Karen right now. Okay. Apparently not. I was just about to say, if the ghoul gets to 12, then that's really bad for us. If he got the 8 strength chrome, that would have been amazingly bad. But I guess right now we have more targets for our Karen as well. Like we can eat the ghouls to make sure that we get a higher keep for the next turn as well. And also him playing the Borg there is really, really good for us. Because that means that he doesn't have it for the next turn. That's actually pretty decent since we it goes to 8. Well, like right now I just want to have as many minions out as possible that's different strength. If I remember correctly, then next turn we are going to play Karen.
You crossed the wrong sorceress.
And he's obviously going to play the debuff thingamajig. Yeah, I think since the Borg still has 2 turns left, I think we have to play the Ekimara. And also that gives it more strength. Which is really good actually, because a buffed Necker is so good against Borg. Because they will just kill 2 Neckers instead. Right now the Ekimara we just played, we can make sure to keep for the next round as well. So hopefully I don't kill that. That would be really bad. Yep, that's good. If I kill that, what? Well, I should go for the spear tip now, I think. I don't like that. I honestly should have killed the spear tip instead. Looking back, because then we were sure to keep the 10 strength Ekimara at least. I don't know why I did that. Now we're going to keep the spear tip, if I'm not mistaken. Right? Either that or the Ekimara, but I think it's the spear tip. And it would have been better to keep the 10 strength. Yeah. I think that was a bit of a misplay, because the Ekimara was decent as well. Or it was... Yeah, so now we're going to keep the Priscilla. Or go for the Priscilla 100%. Good.
Well, how about a game of Gwent?
And I can't eat the 8 strength, by the way. I can eat the Prince Dennis, though, so that's probably what I'm going to do. Because if he does have Igni and we ate the 8 strength dude... Alright, never mind, because it's obviously going to get buffed.
Nasty wounds.
I keep forgetting that sometimes. It's so annoying, actually. But yeah, right now, I am fairly confident that we're going to win this round. Especially since we're going to lock that shit. But yeah, again, I think it would have been better for us to keep or eat the spirit tip before. And not the 10 strength Chimera. So that was a bit of a misplay, but luckily it did not matter. Yeah, it's just a note to myself in the future. So now we can't use our Dagon. So if I'm not mistaken, I'm going to play Hansel. Because that was the one that had the most win rate. Besides my Dagon, obviously.
Let's get to work.
So yeah, finally he brings out the Abruba. I think it's really close. If there is a faction that's good against Abruba, I think it's either Monsters or Hansels, or they can win against him. But I still think it's in the Brewer's favor. But I'm not entirely sure about that. But we definitely don't want 2 River Scouts. I don't think, at least. Or maybe actually it's not the worst, but yeah, thank God we got the siege tower. That's always good to have. We can honestly, if we didn't want to, we could honestly just discard a... Since he's running Scoia'teal, we could honestly just have discarded a build medic. That's what I'm trying to figure out. But yeah, it's good. Now we knew that he did have Roach, so we're definitely going to keep Hyperion, or whatever he's called. The 7th strength guy. So he's definitely committing to this round, that's for sure. But it's always insanely good for us to thin out the deck as well. Also gives us more targets to resurrect as well.
None shall tread on us.
What do you...
It might seem weird, but that was actually a decent scourge for him. In my opinion, at least. I know it's only 12, but sometimes you don't even get that much value. And also, with the Hansel ability, usually you use, like, you do so that he can't do that shit. So.
Not one escapes. Got it? I shall not fail.
Yeah, usually when you play, what is he called? The 7th strength dude, golden on his... Oh, I forgot his name. The 7th strength dude on his side. Usually when you play him, you know that it's going to be a control heavy deck. Because they will have a lot of spells or special cards. Not spells. They all obviously when they're using, when they're using the Dragoon, you need to count how many times they buff it.
What do you want of me?
Oh yeah. Cyprian. Cyprian, okay. I've always called him Cyprian. Cyprian. Was that really his name? Or what, did it read too fast? Yeah, there's one card that he keeps buffing right now. And usually that is Tourville.
Got it?
What do you want of me?
Yeah, that right there is really good.
But we're
thinning.
broke as shit peddlers.
That strength swing is so insane. And yeah, I keep, since we don't, Gwent trigger wasn't allowed, I kept looking at the graveyard just to figure out how many stuff I actually had left. Not really good for us that we don't have a... Yeah, I think
Got one
that's
estate. Got it.
fine since we didn't have Priscilla. That's also completely fine. I think it was decent to play the... because we knew that we were going to get Priscilla there from the King of Pickers, and that's really good also to thin out the deck even more. But right now I knew that he had a freaking insanely buffed dude,
Storm is
probably
Let's enjoy the
Turville,
weather while we still
so I knew that we couldn't just
Peace with
pass.
humans. I buy
And now I'm just checking what cards we have played so far, goldens and silvers. Honestly, right now I'm thinking about just that we could just use our lead ability on the range row. That would be completely fine, I think. That would probably make him pass as well. And then we could save Nanake for the third round.
You'd best yield
But
now.
I did not do that. But this is actually fine as well. Like we are not sure how much strength he can actually provide with, or how much strength he actually has. So, but right now, as far as I remember, I do a misplay of playing Nanake, and I think that is bad. I think we should have just played our leader build here. As far as I remember, I'm going to play Nanake now. But yeah, I would say that this handle deck is definitely the deck I was worst with. But at the same time, was the one that had the best win rate besides Dakin, so kind of unfortunate. But yeah, because I never really play Northern Realms, and I never played this deck before even going into the tournament,
Thank
so
not me. Thank Melitele.
that was bad preparation, but I had stuff to do. But yeah, this right there is a misplay, I think, because we could have used
Never miss.
Nanake next round would have been better. Yeah, as far as I remember, I'm going to use... At least we use it now, so that's good.
Goodwin, attack!
And now he definitely should pass, because there's no way in hell he can catch up with that. Like, it's... I always tend to do overkills with Hansel, I feel like, in the rounds that I win, so... That's something I definitely have to think about for the next tournament. But yeah, a Siri draw is definitely not great for us.
Sure. Be
Because
glad to.
ultimately that's only 8 strength, and that's not a lot at all. Right now I was just thinking about what we actually had left. And I knew we didn't have any Reaver Scouts, so that was not what we were going to draw, at least. I think, what do we even have left? Do we have a Siege
Got
Tower?
one estate. Got it.
Yeah, okay. Then that's fine, I guess. I think that was what would give us the most points, right?
Kisparen.
Okay. Now I remember this situation, because right now I had a decision to make, because the trap card right here, just gonna bring in the mouse. This card right here, I was almost certain that this was a true reveal, and that it would be around either 14 or 18. Probably 18 because he had been buffing what, 3 times, and that's 18. I think he had been buffing the same card 3 times, and that would make it up to 18 points. So I was sure that if I played, because next turn our Borg is going off, and true reveal is only going to be revealed when we pass. So if you don't pass now, she's not going to be revealed. Obviously, he's going to be ahead of us. I knew that. But playing Siri there would actually 100% guarantee us to lose. Right now, I was thinking that I had to gamble here and hope that he was so focused on the board. Because bear in mind, we have been playing for 10 hours right now. So people were so freaking tired. And yeah, I took that into consideration as well. And I thought that the only way I can win right now is hope that he didn't see that he was actually ahead. So yeah, as far as I decided to pass in the end. So I think that's the only way I can win, and it honestly was the only way I can win this round. Yeah, like you can see, he's ahead right now, but I'm just really, because a lot of players are actually just usually, sometimes, especially when they're tired, they don't look at the strength board. Like you can see, he's 3 strength ahead right now, but he's just focused on the board right now. So he thinks he has to play something, which is really good for us. But we're definitely not sure to win as of yet.
They can hide, but there is no escape.
Oh yeah, but we ended up winning. I was actually kind of proud of this moment, because it's something with like poker. I feel like it was clearly a bluff from my part. Like I knew he was going to be ahead, but I knew that I had no choice but to pass, because I knew that it was going to be true reveal. So I know I'm not trying to be like, hey, I'm so good, but I was honestly proud of that moment. But yeah, then we got through to the next round. And why the fuck is this? Oh yeah, we typing. Oh yeah, he was like, I had to, because he was I forgot what he typed something like that he knew he couldn't do something, but in the end I had to tell him that he was actually ahead, and he was like, what? No way in hell he did not see it. So he was only, like I said, he was only focusing on the Borg, which I was hoping he was going to. So yeah, that was definitely really good for us. Yeah, next up is round 8. Yeah, we were just typing like crazy. Because he was as far as I remember, he was also frustrated with how the tournament had been going, like because of all the delay, and we had been playing for 10 hours, even though it was like every round should only last 1 hour maximum, and there were like 8 rounds, so it should only have been 8 hours in total. But right now we have been playing for a bit above 10 hours, I think. So yeah, a lot of people were getting really tired. But yeah, this was round 7. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Yeah, if you want to, you can support me by liking the video and perhaps share with your friends. And yeah, until next video, I hope you'll have a fantastic day. Adios!